2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay, let me just change. Okay, load tiles. Okay, I guess we don't need +2. Seven or 8. Okay, most of the time we get 8. So let's go with 8 or 9. Okay, sounds better. Okay, this should give the enemies more space to spawn as well. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 10. Oh, because of the platform checking code that manually inserts a platform at consecutive empty rows. So sometimes we get 10 rows, even though we specify that the maximum number of rows is 9. Okay, this one is okay. Okay, so is this. Okay, so notice that we are really just restarting the game over and over again. Okay, so to account for as many situations as possible, so that we do not let the placement of the platforms affect the gameplay experience. Hey, that was fast. Okay, but welcome back. Oh, by the way, so you have tried the demo version. Were you able to defeat the boss? Oh, interesting. Oh. Okay, I'm sure you can get there soon enough. Okay, so another one of the bugs that, okay, it's not really a bug, but it's more of something that affects the gameplay experience, which is when you first appear on the stage, sometimes enemies will fall off the edge, the left edge over here where my character is standing on, or the right edge, and you are below here. Okay, and when the enemy falls on you, when you first appear on the stage, you get damaged immediately. Okay, so we have to prevent that so that you do not get damaged without having the chance to react to it, which should improve the gameplay experience. So one way of doing that is to make sure that enemies do not spawn at the edge of a platform. Okay, so let's make sure of that. Okay, so I'm going to go to the spawner, which is responsible for spawning stars and enemies and bosses. Oh, okay. Okay, that's a good suggestion. Okay, but one of the concerns is that if I put in too many explanations, it would reduce the sense of discovery when you get that new ability. Hey, what's up, Lincoln? Oh, yeah, okay, so that's what we're trying to fix here now. Okay, so winning dog, there are many ways to go about doing this. We could give you invisibility for a few seconds when you first appear on the stage, or we could make sure that enemies do not spawn on the edge of a platform. So let's see if we can get enemies to spawn not on the edge of a platform. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, so do you mean something like okay, something that appears on the screen, like your health bar or your mana bar? Okay, spawning position. Okay, for enemy. Okay, so over here with enemy. Okay, check if the enemy spawning point collides with a tile. Oh, okay. Okay, so that is up. Let's try down. Dot. Oh, there's no dot down. Okay. What is up? Okay, so let me just go to Google. Oh. Okay, I got what you're trying to say. Okay, so you can actually see what power ups or abilities that you have gotten from collecting stars by pressing your V key. And it also shows the current level of those abilities that you have collected. Okay, it's something that I have added but not really shown. So it's next to the C key, which you can use to change or switch between your primary and secondary ability if you have learned dual offense. Okay, but it's not obvious because I can show it to you, but let me just search for something first. Okay, Unity C# vector up. Oh, okay, 0, 1, 0. Oh, y-axis 1, okay. Oh, okay. So part of the reason why roguelites are so challenging and interesting is that when you die, you lose almost all progress. So that includes your character level, and your character growth, which you have learned when you level up. So when you die, you start from the very beginning. Okay, which makes it more challenging and which gives you an incentive to try not to die. So in a sense, when you play stars, every run through is like from the start to the end. Hit down, down. Okay, new vector 2, 0, minus 1.0, so over here we check that the point at which an enemy is about to spawn at. So we get the platform or tile below it and check if it's on the edge. So check if the tile below the point at which the enemy is about to spawn at is at the edge. So spawn tile, hit down collider, game object, get component, tile. So if H so luckily we have already added something that can easily identify a tile as on the edge. If on the edge, so before that, if not, so we only check for this if this is a valid point to spawn the enemy. Since if it's not valid, there's no need to check it, since we are not going to spawn the enemy here. So if it's on the edge, what we'll do is we check for if it's on the left edge or right edge. if on edge, if left edge, else right edge. If left edge, if right edge. Okay, so if it's on the left edge, we move it towards the center of the platform. So what we're going to do is okay, let me just see spawning point. Okay. Okay, we'll change the spawning position to move it towards the right. New vector 2. Okay, maybe slightly, okay, just slightly, maybe 0.5. Okay, but if it's on the right edge, we move it slightly to the left. Okay, by minus. Okay, that should do it, but okay, we'll have to test it. Okay, if even after moving the enemies more towards the center of the platform, if even after we do that, okay, enemies still fall off from platforms easily. Okay, looks like minus 0.5 is not enough. Huh, interesting. Okay, let me just clear this stage and go to the next and see if the enemies will still fall off the platforms and hit me. Okay, this is tricky. Oh, okay. Okay, so the game usually checks for where the enemies are and try to get a location for you to spawn away from the enemies, but if the enemies drop from a platform, you can still get damaged. So we have to prevent that. Whoa. Okay, let's restart. Okay, heavy wave is so much more powerful, okay, but it's slow and uses up a lot of mana. So that is one of the drawbacks. Okay, let's go for a drink up. Whoa.